Good morning. All right, let me see if I can remember what I wanted to share this morning. My goal this morning, the fight last night, and my sunglasses. If you saw the video yesterday, I had a new pair of sunglasses. These are the other pair that I keep in my truck. I drove my truck to the beach, and these are the sunglasses that I now keep in the truck. So my goal this morning was to walk, jog an hour. I was going to go down a half hour and then back a half hour, which now that depends on how fast, how much I jog, how much I walk. Once I hit a half an hour, I was a little over 2 miles, so I decided to go 2.5 miles to make it a full 5 miles. So my goal, my plan, walk, jog. I took action, checked my results, and then I adjusted my plan coming back. So I would recommend, unless you're training for an event or you're really trying to push yourself, just set a goal for either time or distance. Don't put the two together, because then you push yourself too hard. And it takes what little enjoyment there is out of it. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I didn't listen to any music. I was just listening to the waves. A lot of stuff to think about. It was a little bit tough because the tide is high. As you can see, the water is right here, so it kept pushing me into the soft sand. But that's okay. When I got the soft sand, I just walked. But here's something that dawned on me when I was coming down. A lot of times we push ourselves, and I realized, I have no pain right now. I've pushed through plantar fasciitis, torn Achilles tendons, and all kinds of stuff of my own doing. But it's kind of like eating. If you eat until you're full, then it's too late, right? So if you eat just enough and you give yourself 20 minutes and then you feel full. Same thing with exercising. If you're exercising and you're hurting while you're exercising, it's going to be that much worse when you're done. So if you exercise just enough to where you feel good and you felt like you pushed yourself enough, you may feel a little sore afterwards, and then that's okay, right? So last night I'm watching the UFC. The UFC originally gave me the idea for my goal weight. The BMI says I should be anywhere from 185 to 195. That's a little bit light for me, I feel, because I have a little more muscle than the average person. So I was watching UFC not too long, or it was a few years ago, and the light heavyweights were, the weight class is 205. And they were all around my height, and I liked the way they looked, their physique. So I said, okay, 205 is where I need to be. Now I know on fight day that they probably weigh a little bit more than that, but that's okay. I think in general, especially in America, we've gotten used to being bigger. So we've accepted it, and we've accepted it for ourselves. But it's whatever you feel comfortable with. Just don't fool yourself. So last night I'm watching the fight, and it's a heavyweight fight, and Daniel Cormier is 5'11", which I'm a little bit taller than he is, and he was 236. I'm like, holy crap, he looks fat. And that's what I weigh. I weighed 237 this morning. I'm like, I feel like I have a little bit more muscle than he does, but I just, whatever, if that gives me the motivation, I said, I don't want to look like that. So yeah, I kind of use that as a little bit of motivation. Yeah, 205 is my goal. That's as they say, fighting weight for a light heavyweight. I want to keep everything toned, build my muscles. I'm planning on going for a swim. I don't know. That's a little rough out there. But I've got my beach chair in the truck. I'm going to go to the truck, grab my stuff, and at least hang out here for a little while. So you guys have an awesome Sunday.